I know what you're thinking, my friends. You're thinking, why is Caravan Vlogger in his office with his coat on? Is he really that hard up that he's not turning the heating on? Well, partly that. I'm actually not wearing my coat. Oh.
This is quality Caravan Vlogging.
I put some more money in the meter. I know what you're thinking. As I said, why am I sitting here with my coat on? It's not because I've turned the heating off to save a few quid. Remember a while ago, our glasses are so dirty. Remember a while ago I mentioned DrySparkle kindly sent me some stuff to trial. Well, I think I've had it long enough. Haven't had a chance to get out. We've had snow, it's been cold. Turns out good for cleaning glasses too. As the name suggests, waterless Caravan wash. And these microfiber cloths. Now, so this is the thing I've always thought about dryless washes. Now, I have used them in the past and they are good. However, this time of year, end of December, middle of December, end of December-ish, cars get absolutely caked in dirt. I mean, not just a bit filthy, like absolutely caked in it. So I don't think I would go out with dryless wash, spray it on, give it the old microfiber cloth cleaning, because this is going to be one wipe, it's going to be absolutely caked in dirt. However, if you saw my vlog earlier in the year where I was detailing the car, so what you kind of do, you snow foam it first, get all the grime off, because all that dust and dirt on there obviously is going to contain particles of sand, dust, and if you muller in with anything, wet it, anything, go in with getting the dirt off with this, it's gonna, well, the product won't scratch it, but the particles of dust and dirt and grime and everything is gonna scratch it. So what I'm thinking is the Caravan isn't so bad. So today I'll do a bit of the Caravan just to show you. Now I've had quite a few, when I mentioned I was doing the review of the DrySparkle stuff, I had quite a few questions regarding the scratching. Now, if you look on the website, it does say it doesn't scratch the bodywork, and you know, I'll take them by their word. I mean, I'm sure it doesn't, but I will try my best to not try and scratch the Caravan, obviously, but I will give it a good go and try to get. It's difficult to see on camera, I think. I know a couple of other people have done reviews, and it is hard to see exactly what the finish is like. On very quiet days, I read through the manual that Bailey comes with, and part of it says about washing the Caravan. It says don't use any wax that's got, I think it's carnauba, I think that's what it's called. I'm just picturing the word in my head. I'll put the name down there, carnauba wax. Now if you look, a lot of waxes, especially car waxes and cleaners, have that in it. So I think if you got a Bailey, this doesn't have carnauba in it, but today isn't really about giving you all the specs of all this or showing you the website or anything. It's about me actually using the product. I will endeavour to go to the Caravan in the weather. Actually, it's not too bad. It's about 8 degrees out there, so that's pretty good. It's not freezing like it has been. The snow has gone from the Caravan. I can now clean it. So let's go to the Caravan with DrySparkle in hand. Actually, I keep showing you the red one. It's the green one that is the Caravan. Off to the Caravan, as Batman might say. Here we are, outside as promised. Is there no end to the lengths I will go to show you a product? Standing out in freezing cold. Quite a foggy. Anyway, who needs a weather? You don't need a weather report, do you? Caravan is dirty, although at the moment it's kind of like mildewy wet. Maybe some of them black marks, get rid of some of them black marks. Take that off. So I'll spray some on the cloth and then some on the panel. That's what I'm going to do. Try buffing it up. Now you ain't going to be able to feel that, but it has pick the bottom. It has straight away made it very, very smooth, like it's been polished. Don't think on that panel you'd be able to see whether there's any swirl marks or anything. What I will say, it's very fine mist, so I don't think you'd use very much. Then buff it up with the other cloth. I have to be completely honest, I wasn't expecting to be, I don't know, you know, they've given me the product, right, so not expecting to be, and actually I was hoping it wouldn't be as good as people's other reviews have said it is, but I'll tell you, that is, where you can tell whether straight away, it's difficult for me to explain, but that's very, very smooth, like it's got a good polish on it. And as you can see, I mean, the black streaks have gone, obviously, but like I say, I mean, if I did that, the black streaks would go, right? So that proves nothing. What it does prove is that gives a very nice polished finish. In fact, I'm going to do a bit more. See, I think I've been putting too much on. I could just literally... That's a very fine dusting. At the moment I'm feeling like one of those market traders. get your veg here. Oh, red cloth. Nearly made a fatal error of a amateur polisher. So I just did it again quickly. So this cloth is getting quite wet now because the Caravan, as you can see, it's kind of like a fine misty fog rain type thing. Just seeing there, you see there's a black mark there. What's that?
It's not long enough. Just replace the battery in that. Nothing wrong with it.
Everything's turned off. Why is that going off? Where was I? Oh yeah. That little black mark. Spray a bit more on. Moron? Who are you calling moron? I tell you what I could do. Of the car, I'm absolutely obsessed with beading. You know, when you polish it up and the water just drains off. Maybe I'll pour a bit of water on from a watering can and see how it runs off. I bet no one else has done that. Just that black mark does not go in. Still there. It's not shadow, is it? No. So there you go. It hasn't removed that black mark for some reason. Do you want to watch me wash the whole van? Let's try one of the larger panels. I'll go back to that in a minute. See how wet they are? I possibly should dry it first. I will. Making this cloth very wet, of course. Just there, that side of the window I'll do. So what it says is spray it on the cloth first. It's very difficult to do but you have to trust me. I sprayed it on the cloth. Oh, then spray it on the van. Just do a bit where the window is, just sort of beside the window. Get it on. Green cloth. It's not easy to do while you're filming. I've got the camera and the bottle in one hand. It's hard to describe how fine that mist is that comes out, but I have to say it's very, do you know what I mean when I say it's very smooth? Like this is just like, you know, that bit is absolutely, and this bit, there's the test. Listen. Science at work. What, I mean, you know, that shows you, doesn't it? Doesn't it? Seriously, this I am impressed. I'm going to try the window. So Maddie's out shopping. If I could clean the whole van before she gets back. Right, this is wet, this window. I'll dry it off with this. I'm going to end up with half the van gleaming and the other half looking like it's been on some cross-country rally. Right, I'm just going to spray it straight on the window. I'm not going to bother putting it on the cloth. See, I didn't need to put that much on. You can't see it because it's very fine spray. The old red cloth first. I'm forgetting. Right, that's there, and then throw it over my shoulder. Throw it over my shoulder. I haven't got enough arms. I haven't got an assistant. And then just give it the old. This green cloth is still dry. You can see some marks there. Although it's a very damp day. And I'm getting a bit of the edge of the windows wet, so I'm dragging a bit of the wet on, so some scratches from the bushes. We get like country lanes around here, and as you can see behind me, those trees and that. Some twits come around the corner on my side of the road, and you have to go a bit nearer the bush than you want to. Now I just dropped that red cloth on the floor, so I won't be using it again. I don't really know, it's hard to see on camera. I've got some marks here that I don't know what they are. Might be reflection from the blinds. I hope so. Then let's have another look at this part of the panel that now my rear screen's gone off, so I can't see what you're seeing at the moment. I have to say, here's the water just running off from the top of the caravan, from the this bit here is running down. See, it's beading nicely, so that's moving the water Nice little way. Can you see it? I can't really see how that's gliding, but I did the old scientific test. I'll do it again.
Hello, my dear.
You alright?
Yeah, fine. How are you?
I'm fine washing the caravan.
Yeah.
Or part of it anyway. It's always great when you get a neighbour walk past you as you're talking into the camera and talking to you, but she doesn't know I'm talking to you. She thinks I'm just bonkers. Can't get another cloth because I dropped this on the road. So if you see me on the road, you'll recognise me because I've got one part of the van which is sparkling clean and the other part which is dirty and holding on to the raindrops. So when I think of it, well, I mean, you saw me there. That's literally the first time I've used it. You saw it as I saw it. I think it's on the short test I did there. It's really good. And to tell you what is particularly good about it, one, you don't need a lot of product, which is good. So where's it going to be useful? Well, you saw me there on the drive. I've got to pull out the hose, jet wash and stuff. Now, I'll just interrupt myself there to say I don't think it's a replacement necessarily for a hose washing. Now, I really, with hand on heart, I wouldn't use that on a car that's absolutely caked in 3 months worth of winter, salt, mud, everything else on the side. I think I would hose it down first. Where it is brilliant and comes into its own, obviously being waterless, is you can use it at a storage yard, on a campsite. I think Caravan Club, maybe they don't like you to wash your caravan, like they don't want you to get a hose out and start, but so that stuff, and if you're one of these people that washes it before you use it, and if you use it regularly, then I think that's all you'd need. Now, I really couldn't tell you how much I'd used, but honestly, I don't know if it come across on the film. Very, very fine spray, and because it's very fine, I don't think you'd use very much. What I will say is, obviously, I did it on it's fine mist, rain, so the caravan was wet. Now, I think if the caravan was dry, again, it'd be a bit easier because you wouldn't have, well, certainly, I went through just that little bit you saw me do there. I went through basically 3 cloths, and they do get, see, this is a problem with using this on something that's really dirty, is that cloth, you can see bits of dirt, or this one here, is just one swipe of the, obviously one swipe of the black, it's dirty. That's pretty much it really. It's fantastic for using where there is no water, obviously, hence the name, waterless wash. Once you buy them, you've then got this, you keep this bit and you then just buy the refill. Coat off now, getting a bit warm. I've turned the heating on. Now I had to just dash out and help Maddie bring some shopping in. So where was I? I definitely recommend DrySparkle. This is the Caravan one, the green one. So 3 to 4 caravans it washes. So yeah, I would recommend them. I'm certainly going to use them when I'm next on site. The only thing I would say is make sure you've got enough of these microfiber cloths. DrySparkle sell them as well. I did have loads in the tow car that got stolen, but of course I don't have them anymore. But I have a box full of that I will keep a certain amount in the Caravan, so that when I do use this, I can use them. You can use it on the Caravan and the windows as well, so it really is one product for the whole lot. I think they also do an interior cleaner as well. There is a discount code, and I'll put it just below there. Enjoy. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.
This is quality caravan vlogging.